Hello, Capricorn. This is a new love spread for the month of September 2018. I am calling this you and them, whomever them are, your partner, your ex, your crush, your love interest. But I'm quite sure that towards the end of the reading, you are going to understand whom they are. So I have 5 cards for each of you. One represents the type of love that is representative for you during this month. The second one is the kind of partner that you are or that you would want to be. The third card is the animal totem that is representative for you this month. The fourth card is the object totem that is representative. And lastly, the fifth card is the planet, the star, or the Roman god that is guiding you during this month. So let's get into the reading. I must say that at the look of what's happening here is that the way that you feel, the way that you are, the way that you behave, the way that your attitudes are an answer to theirs. So let's get into it. The representative love for you is the non-love during this month. And I feel that this comes out of the fact that you don't feel loved, that you don't feel understood. I don't believe that there is very good communication during this month between you and them. Probably no communication whatsoever. No manifestation of emotions. No, there's not too much going on. Not too many emotions and feelings and words and thoughts are being shared between you two. When it comes to them, they have the empty love. And I was a bit surprised to see the non-love on your side. But then when I saw the empty love, I was like, yeah, they are feeling unloved because they have this empty love coming from them. The empty love is about commitment, but nothing else. No manifestation of feeling, no real communication, it's an empty relationship. Is you don't receive much coming from them. Probably a bit of loyalty, probably they are just being there, but I feel that there are a lot in their minds, that they are considering a lot what's happening into their lives, what's happening with you, and then they are simply just detached, seriously detached. But at the same time, they are there for you, and that makes you confused, like what the hell's going on? Like this, I get this question popping up in your head quite a lot. What the hell is going on? Like, why are they even here? What do they want from me? They are not showing me anything. They are not saying much to me. They are not opening up to me. Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on here? The kind of partner that you are or that you would want to be, you are the builder, and this is so representative for you as being an earth sign, as being a person that loves to make things out of nothing. You know, you are a builder. You need strong foundations, you need strong beliefs, you need strong principles and perceptions, and once you have that foundation, you can create marvels out of that. But you need that security, you need that safety, you need to understand what's happening, you need to be in your comfort zone in order to build. But here with the non-love, I feel that you feel that you are building on empty space, like there's no foundation. You want to grow, you want to grow with this person, you want to grow on your own and alongside them, but you don't receive from them what it would be necessary for you in order to build and to grow. Because once you receive that certainty of their feelings and of their commitment, as I said, you can create castles and citadels, and you can do everything on your own, and you can take their responsibilities and make them your own. But you need that thing to make you feel secure, and I don't get that. When it comes to them, however, they have the idealist, and the idealist is an idealist, is a daydreamer, a night dreamer. They are probably, that's why they are detached, because they dream so big. They are creating new goals. They are, and probably you don't see where your spot in their life is. You see them just like going all in their heads and going all in their emotions and not showing much to you, and you simply don't get it. You don't get it. Why? You don't, as I said, you don't understand your status and your place in their lives, but they are simply just daydreaming. They are idealists. They are philosophers and poets, and probably you believe that what they are telling to you, if you communicate, they are empty words, that they do not have real goals, that they do not have real perspectives with you, that they are just like so off reality. Like you don't see the ground. They are flying, they are floating, they do not have their feet on the ground. And I can understand why. In order to build, you need them to be on the ground. And then you see these dreamers and you're like, oh my god, like, are they reliable? Like, can I trust them? When it comes to the animal totem, you have the starfish. The starfish, I'm glad that you have the starfish, because the starfish is all about hoping, is all about trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, is you hoping and wishing, but also healing. You find deep inside of you, because the starfish lies deep, deep beneath the surface, yeah, in the depth of the oceans. And that's where you're going, and that's where you're finding, like, very deep within yourself, you are finding peace and you are finding hope. And most likely you are telling yourself that this is just a stage, this is just an episode, this is just a chapter, and at the end of the day you are going to figure out what's happening and you are going to be able to make a decision. But I'm glad that you are keeping your positiveness, one way or another. Like, and that, as I said, that you find it deep inside of you. When it comes to them, they have the ladybug, and the ladybug is so much about the idealist. The ladybug is about wishing, is about feeling lucky, but it's also about being ready to receive into your life your twin flame, because it is being said that once you're ready for your twin flame to enter into your life, you are going to see ladybugs. Ladybugs are going to find you. So probably you are dealing with an air sign. I feel that probably you're dealing with an air sign or with a fire sign here with the idealist, but I feel air strongly, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that a lot. And that's why I would understand, like, they are so much in their heads and they are so much in their dreams and thoughts and everything. Probably even a water sign, I could say, but no, it's air, strong air. And probably they feel like this because they feel so lucky to have you in their lives, and you are making them dream big. Your presence in their lives impact them in such a way that they want to commit, but they probably just don't know how or how to show that to you. And probably that's why they are in their dream mode, because they feel so young at heart with you, and they feel so lucky, and they feel so free to fly, that you might get all of these woohoo and yoo-hoo kind of a mode, that they are not really serious about you, I believe. When it comes to the object totem, you have the harp. And this is so much about the purity of the soul and the purity of the communication. The harp is being told to be the instrument, the musical instrument that is speaking to the gods, that is speaking to the angels, and is that kind of because that the sounds that the harp is creating is so pure and it's so vibrating, and it absolutely can hypnotize and mesmerize everybody. And it's I feel that since you are going so deep inside of you, probably you find the child within. Probably you are that's why you are becoming hopeful, because you realize that love and relationships is not necessarily about words and about actions and about commitment and about, you know, all the real things. You realize that it's also about subconsciousness, and it's also about genuinity, and it's also about nonverbal communication. And I believe that that's where you're getting your hope from, because you see them trying, or you try to understand them, and you also see the beauty inside of them, and you're trying to create a beyond words, beyond actions communication with them. But more of a spiritual, of a soul to soul kind of a communication with them. But you can only do that when you realize that sometimes words cannot express the way that we feel, and sometimes actions, they are so dependent on situations, circumstances, people, that they make them become rough. But it's that beautiful spiritual, genuine and pure feeling that you find inside of you, and that is representative for you, and you try to create that kind of communication with this person. When it comes to their side, they have the rose. And this tells me that they actually really have very strong romantic feelings for you. That this tells me they are very romantic. And seriously, with the idealist and the ladybug here, like probably you realize, or they want you to understand, that the way that they feel is real, the way that they feel is there, is genuine, that they understand the risks of love, because the rose also have thorns that can hurt you, that can make you bleed. But it's a risk that they are willing to take. But I feel that you are trying so hard to understand what's going on with them. That's what I feel. And they are trying in their way to show you, with their definitions of love, with their definitions of partnership, with their definitions of romance and everything, and their perceptions. They are somehow trying to show you, but it takes time for you to understand what is it that they really show. And until then, you are not secure, because their way of showing and of proving, they are so different than yours. And they are trying in a hard way to show you what's going on in their heads and in their hearts. But definitely emotions are there, romantic feelings are there, fear of pain, that's there as well. When it comes to the Roman god, aka the planet or the star, you have Sol, you have the sun. I believe that this month you are going to be illuminated, that you are going to see the light about all of this, about where they're coming from, what they're feeling, what they're doing, or if not, you feel this light and warmth and need of continuity, need of creating, because without the sun there would be no life on earth. So the fact that we are here is thankful to the sun. We are just at the right distance from the sun in order to allow life on earth. And I believe that this is you just receiving that illumination and joy of life, because you figure out so many things about yourself during this month, and you figure out so many things about love and about the way that it's shown, that you are simply burning inside. This could be also that you become enthusiastic about it, that you become courageous, that you even become risky about this relationship. But you're getting a lot of ideas, you're receiving a lot of messages and a lot of lessons from this person and with this person during this month. When it comes to them, they have Jupiter. And this also tells me that probably and most likely they are an air sign. Because Jupiter is the god of gods, is the god of the sky and of the thunder and lightning. And Jupiter can be a bit rough. Jupiter can just strike when you expect it the least. But they are staying up there into this, he is staying up there into the sky because they need control, because they need to see everything, they need to understand everything. And that's why once they understand things, they can reward or punish the ones under him. And I believe that this is representative for them, because this is their comfort zone, this is their sky, this is, and they need to be there in order to feel complete and in order to feel fulfilled. And sometimes you ask them to come back with the feet on the ground, and you ask them to show you things and to prove, or you expect these things from him, but they are there, and that's where they are the most powerful, in their brain, in their heart, in their dreams, in their ideals, in their hopes, they're really trying to see the positiveness, but that does not make them unreliable. That simply, if they are not there, they are not themselves, and they want to be themselves with you, and they want to show you whom they are, regardless of your expectations. They are not going to play along with you. They are not willing to depersonalize themselves for you. They want you to love them for whom they are. And I believe here with the Sun that you are going to figure out, and you are going to find the strength within yourself to either accept them the way that they are, either let them go because you cannot relate to them too much. But I feel that for the majority of you is going to be you accepting them and loving them for whom they are. Okay, my dearies, this is what I have for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this just as much as I did. I love this spread. I'm going to do it a lot. I'll see you next time, but until then, be blessed with love and light. Take care of yourself, dearies. Love ya. Bye-bye.